Firstly, thank you so much for being over here in my channel. Today's video, I'm gonna share with you a masterclass which I did with my community where I talk about that one thing that you need to do to succeed in your life. What is that one change you need to make in your life that is gonna help you build a million rupee lifestyle? It's gonna help you become more successful in your life when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, when it comes to your health. Everything is going to change just by making this one small change. Hi, my name is Gurudath Kamath. I'm a life transformation coach, author, and a speaker, and I'm on a mission to help and transform 1 million people live happy and a successful life. And I've trained more than 25,000 people in the last 3 years to help them build better habits, better routines, help them build better plans for their life. And I'm really, really committed and passionate about helping a lot more people. If you're really interested, I'm putting the link of my free masterclass below. You can register for that for absolutely free, and you can learn a lot in this masterclass. So thank you so much again for being over here, and let's tune into the masterclass. One thing that you should do, which is going to change your life. What do you think that one thing is? Can you let me know? What do you think that one thing you need to do that is going to completely change your life? Let me know in the chat. What do you think it is? Consistency, peaceful action, focus, having a routine. Yes. Pooja said it right. It's your morning routine. Right? It is your morning routine. It's as simple as that. If you study most of the successful people, every successful people, I would say 95% of the successful people have a morning routine. All the athletes, all the sports people, 99.99% of the people, they have a morning routine. All the bodybuilders, all the people who have achieved greatness, all the CEOs, all the entrepreneurs, right? One thing that really helped me also, 10 years back, I was homeless, I was bankrupt, I was addicted, I was lost, I was depressed. Trust me, when I started changing my morning routine, everything in my life started to change. My whole destiny changed. My whole time, the time of my life changed. So it's very, very, very important to be regular in the morning routines. And if you have not been attending the morning routine, start doing it. And today I'm going to give you some strategies on what can you do to improve your morning routines. But let me tell you one thing, right? Your morning routine starts your previous night. Your morning routine starts previous night. It doesn't start in the morning. The starting point of your morning routine is in the night. The previous night is where you need to start making changes. If you're not waking up in the morning, the problem is not in your morning. The problem is in your night. If you're not attending the morning routines, if you're not able to wake up in the morning, the solution is in your night routine. So what are the things that you need to do to build a strong night routine? What are the simple things that you need to do, which will make a huge difference, not only in your sleep patterns, not only in your health, but also you're able to wake up energetic, happy, excited. All right. The first and the most important thing, I always talk about this, is not how. How always comes second, is your why. Your why always comes first. If your why is not strong, no matter I give you 10, 15 strategies today, you won't follow. Trust me when I say this. Right? Your why is very, very, very important. Your why needs to be strong. And it's not like one day you tell yourself, oh, why do I need to wake up? And then you forget about it. It is a daily affair. You have to keep reminding yourself every night, why do I need to sleep early? Why do I need to wake up early? And your why has to be strong. If your why is not strong, you won't wake up. Trust me, even if you wake up early, even if you sleep early, you will not wake up. You'll find a reason to sleep more. For example, very simple example. Imagine tomorrow you're going on a holiday, or tomorrow you're going on a picnic, right? And you have to wake up at 4 o'clock to prepare everything. Don't you think you will wake up? Yes or no? Right? Do you need any strategies that time? Do you need an accountability partner to call you that time? Do you even need an alarm that time? No, right? We'll automatically wake up. Why? Because we have a strong reason in our life. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to take a pen and a paper, and I want you to write a strong reason. Why do you want to wake up? Why do you want success in your life? And I don't want a very general statement like, oh, I want to be rich, I want to be successful, I want to be healthy. Everybody wants to do this. Right? Everybody wants to do this. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants money. I want you to dig a little more deeper within yourself. What is that pain that is driving you in your life? What is that pain that is driving you in your life? Because most of the people, we are driven by two things. Remember this. It's either pain drives us or pleasure drives us. We do certain things only because we are trying to avoid pain or we are trying to get pleasure. Take a pause for a moment right now and think, whatever you're doing in your life, whether you're going to work, whether you're waking up in the morning, whether you're eating, whether you're going to the gym, everything you're doing, either because you don't want pain in your life or you want pleasure in your life. Yes or no? Does it make sense? Now ask yourself, what drives you more? Is it pain or pleasure? When do you take action? Either when you're going through a lot of pain, you take action, or you change because of you want to achieve something. Unfortunately, only 10% on this world are people who are pleasure driven. 90% of the people are pain driven. Only when you know, for example, only when you know that you're going to fail. See, for example, in college, right? Until 2 days before the exam, we used to enjoy. The previous one night or one day or 2 days before exam, we started studying. Why? That is when the pain became very real. Oh, what if I fail? What if I don't pass? What if I don't get a job? What will my family say? Right? So what is that pain that is driving you? For me, what changed is my pain when I went into bankruptcy. Right? When I was living in Goa in an ashram where I didn't have money to eat, I was sleeping on the floor. I still remember crying. Right? These are my pains. I remember when I was in school. Right? I've come from a very poor middle class family. One of the things which I was, even though my mom somehow was able to, get sponsorship and put me in a convent school, right? I studied in a convent school and I was surrounded by rich people, rich kids. I'm from a very poor family. My mom was somehow able to find some sponsors for my studies. And she put me because she wanted me to get a good education. And she put me in a convent school. But that again, definitely created a lot of insecurities in my life. But I remember one instant in high school, I wanted to learn guitar. Okay. In high school, there are two instances I'm going to take, which really created a lot of pain and which I use this pain as a trigger to change my life. But this I realized later in my life. All right. When I was in high school, I wanted to learn guitar. I wanted to join guitar classes and learn guitar because I used to love music that time. But my family could not afford it. Right? My family could not afford. They were by difficulty putting me in school, so they could not afford it. And then I had to give up on that. After that, I wanted to get into cricket. I was playing cricket. Somehow, my family somehow knew one of the cricket association and I was going there. But then they could not get me coached with a good person nor buy me gears to play cricket. Right? So I had to give up on that my dream. After I came into coaching, I took that as a pain point and said the reason why I want to change my life because I don't want to go through the same pain where I'm in a state where I want to do something and I don't have money. Or my family, my future kids, I don't want them to go through the pain where they want to learn something. They are passionate about something in their life. Whatever it is, music, it's cricket, it's sports. I don't want to be in a state where I say, no, I can't do this. So that was my trigger to change. One of the trigger, there can be many such instances, right? Another trigger which really took me out, my pain point is, what really helped me to make a difference is, once I got into coaching and spirituality, a lot of my coaches helped me. right? And once I came into this path, I realized life is very simple. It is not easy, it is simple. Trust me when I say it. I'm not saying it's easy, it's simple. Life is very simple. It does definitely takes effort. But I realize, oh, life is very simple. If you are able to follow certain things, making change is very easy. Growing is very easy. And then I realized so much suffering in people around. And that suffering of other people really made me think that, oh, people don't need to suffer so much. I've gone through the suffering. I don't want more people to suffer like this. That's the reason I want to be a coach. I want to build a community. I want to make a difference in people's life. That was my trigger. So I want you to go a little more deeper into yourself. What is your trigger? Why do you want to be successful? Don't let it be very vague that, oh, I just want to earn a lot of money. Everybody wants that. I want you to go a little more deeper into your past. What is your true reason why you want to change? What is that pain that you have gone through in your life that you don't want to be in that state, or you don't want your family to be in that state? Doesn't mean that you have to gone through a lot of struggles, but I'm sure you know people in your family have gone through that struggle. You can learn from people. Smart people are somebody who learn from other people. So take a pen and a paper and write, why do you want to change? If you want to write both pain, write down your pain points, write down your pleasure points. Why do you want to change? Write down the pain that you don't want to go through in your life, and also write the pleasure. Why do you want to change? Because I also want to live my life so and so. So using both your pain and your pleasure. In one page, write pain. In one page, write pleasure. Your pain will be that, oh, in my life, I went through so and so. I don't want this to happen in my life, nor my family's life. Right? Another pain point was, like I said, my mom left me as a kid and she went to Kuwait. I knew that definitely it was difficult for her leaving her own child and going. But she had to take a big decision. And then I realized this when I was living in ashram, I still remember crying one day, thinking about, the reason I went to Goa from Bangalore rather than going to my hometown when I became bankrupt is because I didn't know how to show my face to my mom. She has done so much for me. Right? And I still remember crying nights thinking about, right, what I've done to myself. How can I do this to my mom? And that was my trigger. And I still remember going back to my hometown and telling my mom that, I'm going to promise you that I'm going to change this. Right? I promise you that I didn't put effort on myself. So that was a changing point in my life. That was a trigger which changed me. And one habit that you need to do is, I should do this every single day. Now it has become a natural thing for me. But if you're finding difficult to wake up in the morning, every day night, read this why that you've written today. Every day night, until it is like by heart in your mind and you become that person, you have to start reminding yourself every single day. Every single day before you go to bed, read your whys, read your reasons. When you read your why, when you have a bigger picture in your mind, all of these small things, reasons, complaints will all go away. Trust me when I say this. Right? All of the small things that is happening in a day-to-day basis will all go away. Because then you think in a bigger picture. All right? So first thing is your why. Now, what are the changes that I want you to start making? Follow something called as a 3-2-1 formula. What's the 3-2-1 formula? 3 hours before your bedtime, you need to have your dinner. 3-2-1 formula is 3 hours before bedtime, you need to have your dinner. Because if you have the habit of eating late food, what happens usually when you put food in your body starts functioning, right? It's a duty of your organs to digest the food. It's not like you put food in your body and your organs is like, abhi udhar hi baithne do, let it be in your stomach, tomorrow morning I'll digest it. No. Right? It is its duty to digest. And usually it takes 2 to 3 hours for a food to digest and your organs to relax. If you have the habit of eating at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, then what will happen? Your organs will only relax by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night. Only then you'll go into sleep or deep sleep. Until then, you'll have disturbed sleep. Right? You'll get a chance to share after I finished. Okay, let me finish this. So if anybody of you all have this habit, when you're going to sleep, you're rolling around here and there, anybody have this habit that you notice it, that you're not able to sleep in a single position or something, is because there's so much of energy because you eat on your food, immediately you try to go to bed. And your organs are functioning. Your heart is pumping blood, your liver is functioning, your intestine is functioning, everything is happening, active. The factory is active. When the factory is active, you can't sleep. Right? So 2 hours before, 3 hours before bedtime, have your food, plan it wisely. 2 hours before bedtime, stop working. Done. You should stop working, stop your work, everything. At least 2 hours to 90 minutes before you go to bed. You have to sleep your work. You have to stop your work. No more work calls, no more emails, no more assignments, nothing. Right? At least 90 minutes before you sleep, or 2 hours before. And 1 hour before bedtime, no gadgets. 1 hour before bedtime, no TV, no mobile, no gadgets, nothing. Stay away from your gadgets. Just this 1-3-2-1 hack will completely change your life. Trust me when I say this. I don't take my phone to my bedroom. It's going to be over here in this room always. Right? So if you want alarm, buy an alarm. A normal alarm, you buy it and keep it in your room. Right? So you make a difference. Family, let them eat it whenever they want. But you plan your meal and eat. Let them eat whenever they want. Right? Don't put it on your family. You need to plan your food and eat. Simple as that. So 3-2-1 formula. Try implementing this. 3 hours before bedtime, food. 2 hours before bedtime, stop your work. 1 hour before bedtime. Make sure you switch off all your gadgets and spend some time with yourself. Next thing. Okay. Next thing I'm going to tell you. The information that you put in your mind 1 to 2 hours before bedtime is very, very, very important. Please do not put negative information in your mind. What are the kind of negative information that we put? One thing is social media. Right? Please stop using social media 1 hour before bedtime, because if you're following people, you're watching these memes, funny video, any nonsense videos that you're watching, you're putting negative information in your mind. And I always say this one thing. There's a 3-step process. There's input, there's process, there's output. And in the night and in the morning, your subconscious mind is very, very active. Your subconscious mind is very active. And if you're putting any garbage in your mind, by the time you wake up, it has gone deep into your subconscious mind. So please, one thing, don't stop watching any negative series, crime series. A lot of people have this. Stop watching any series where there's killing, there is shooting, or whatever that is, right? Please do not watch Netflix series 1 hour before bedtime. All right? Very, very, very important. Another thing, stop interacting. If you know any people are negative in your family, in your friends, just 1 hour before you go to bed, don't talk to them. All right? Sometimes our own family members are negative. We can't avoid them during the day. But at least 1 hour before you go to bed, stop talking to them. Don't interact with them. If you feel somebody is negative in your life. So please become aware of the information that you put in your brain. Because it's very important. You have to find closure before you go to bed. Because see, sometimes the days will be bad sometimes. Say there will be some challenges, something, but make sure you find closure to your day before you go to bed. Because if you're sleeping with a lot of negative anger, frustration, irritation, by the time you wake up, it has gone deep into your subconscious mind, and then it becomes challenging to overcome those. So it's very, very, very important to find closure in the night. All right. That is the Next thing. The fourth and the most important thing I want to talk about is you need to prepare yourself for the next day. Very, very, very important. You have to prepare yourself for the next day. Your morning should be very effortless. And for that, you have to prepare yourself. For example, you want to attend the morning routine. So keep your water bottle ready. Keep your workout clothes ready. Keep your shoes ready. Keep your yoga mat ready. Keep your book ready. Keep your pen ready the previous night. So that when you wake up, everything is ready for you. Rather than you sleep, you wake up and then you, where is my water bottle? I have to go and fill the water. Oh, where is my workout clothes? Where is my journal book? You're putting too much pressure in your mind. Or say example, you're a homemaker. Right? Make sure you, in the night itself, you clean your kitchen. You wash your dishes. It's not like, a lot of time what happens in the night, we, especially homemakers, you will be tired and you're like, oh, so many dishes are there. Let me do it tomorrow. By the time you go in the morning and you see that kitchen full of filth, full of, dirty plates and stuff, your whole mood is going to go off. So it's very, very, very important. No matter it's difficult, do it in the night. Because when you wake up in the morning and you go to the kitchen, when you see a clean kitchen, your mind also functions more smoothly. Or you have to make your breakfast. That is something that is very tedious for you. You feel making breakfast is very difficult. Previous nights itself, prepare everything and keep it in your fridge. So that the morning becomes very effortless. Or your kids has to go to school, college. Make everything ready in the previous night itself. Their tiffin or their uniform or their books, everything. Pack everything and keep it ready. So that in the morning, everything is there readily available. So prepare yourself the previous night itself. Make a note of things that you need to prepare in the previous night and have it like a checklist, whatever that is. Even if you're going to work, the previous night itself decide what you're going to wear tomorrow. Iron it and keep it ready. Right? Your work, if you're taking some back to your office, make it ready, your laptop ready, the books ready, everything keep it ready the previous night. Don't give pressure in your mind in the morning. That's one of the main reasons why we procrastinate. Right? So please prepare yourself the previous night. That is the trick. Very, very, very important. And the last and the most important thing is have a night routine. Have a night routine. Preferably, what are the things you can do is 1 hour before, once you switch off your gadgets, that 1 hour before bedtime, have a cold or a warm water shower. Okay, have a cold or a warm water shower. That's really going to help you relax your nervous system, and your body is going to relax. It's always good to have a cold or a warm. Even if you feel you can have a hot water shower, preferably a warm water shower. Okay, first thing. Next thing, make sure the bedroom environment is fit for sleeping. The environment makes a huge difference when it comes to sleep. Do not have any bright lights in your bedroom. Have dim lights and make sure the temperature is very cold and warm. Preferably invest in an air conditioner if you can, because that's really going to help you sleep better. So usually when you go into deeper states of sleep, your body temperature falls. That is how it is. All right. Now, when you have a AC or in your bedroom, you're automatically creating that environment and your body will drop the temperature much easier and will go to sleep. So it's very, very, very important to create a nice environment for your sleep. You can, if you want, light some essential oil candles, agarbattis, whatever that is. Play some calm music, but create a nice environment in your bedroom 1 hour before you go to bed. All right, so make sure you do that. And then see where do you need to calm yourself. If you feel that your mind and emotions need to relax, meditate for some time. Take some deep breaths, do some pranayama. Right? Write your journals. Ask yourself some questions like, okay, see again, your focus is very important when you go to bed. So before you go to bed, ask these 3 simple questions. Questions like, what am I grateful for today? Okay. Questions like, what are my successes? Acknowledge yourself for small successes. What can I acknowledge myself today for? 2 to 3 things. 2 to 3 things that you're grateful for. 2 to 3 things, what did I learn today? What is my learning today? And how could I have lived my day better? These simple little questions can make you end your day in a constructive note. All right, so journal and ask these questions. And then end your day with a small gratitude prayer. Thank your universe, thank God. What I do, this is the trick I do, is whenever I go to bed, before I go to sleep, what I do in my mind, I scan my day from the time I woke up till the time I reach my bed. What and all happened? It's like I run my reel again. What happened in my day? I scan through from morning till afternoon till evening till night, and whomever I met, whatever happened, I say thank you for those people. I say thank you for things. So I scan my day from the morning till the night, and then I say thank you for each and every person I met, each and everything that happened. Right? So end your day with the gratitude. Just fixing these small little things can make a huge difference. Firstly is reading your why. Very, very, very important. Secondly, following the 3-2-1 formula, or first following the 3-2-1 formula, then reading your why, preparing yourself for the next morning, and become aware of the information that you put in your mind before you go to bed, and then having a night routine. All right, these things you need to fix.